August 4th, 2010, and this is my Talk to Me Tuesday. Wanted to show what I've been working on, and also some things that my 11-year-old daughter has done. She did most of them last week. She's been wanting to learn embroidery. So the first thing here, it's on black felt in red needlepoint yarn. And I used a chip of soap to draw the design on, and then she stitched it with an embroidery hoop, stitched it by hand. Thought she did really well with that. Then the next one she did all by herself. She's reading the Percy Jackson series, and so she drew all the books and wrote his name and stitched that. She didn't get any help from me on that one. Same with this one, Live, Laugh, Love. And I think I'm going to teach her how to make embroidered lazy daisies to add to that, just kind of around. I thought that'd be a nice little adornment on that one. Thought she did a great job on this butterfly all by herself. And she put the word play, but the butterfly came out really cute. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm bragging, but I just wanted to show these. She's really showing a lot of promise for crafting. This one, I drew the dove on a piece of paper, and then she hooped the paper into the hoop with the felt and just hand stitched right through the drawing, and then tore away the paper. The font is from Microsoft Word. It's Seago print, I think, something like that. It says it's always a good time to pray. So that one came out neat. They're probably going to be wall hangings, something like that, but she's been having a lot of fun with those. And my Halloween wall hanging was going to be done, but then I had a little accident with the, I was going to use the backing to bring it around to the front to make a binding, and as I was trimming the excess batting, my scissors caught some of the backing that was going to be the binding and trimmed it off. So I just cut everything even, and I'm just going to make a binding out of strips of the same black fabric and do it that way. But I haven't had time to do that, so hopefully by next week it'll be done and I don't have to worry about it anymore, and you guys don't have to hear about it anymore. So because that project came to a halt, I moved on to my next project. I've showed this on LiveJournal. It's a cross-stitch Christmas stocking kit for one of my daughters. When she was 6, she drew a picture of an angel floating in the air, and it looks a lot like this angel, so it was perfect for her. There's a little bonus Christmas ornament, and I asked if she would be interested in doing that to learn how to cross-stitch, and she thought she might want to try it. So and I started on this little star here, so I'll show you. Haven't really gotten very far, but the blue is the edge of her dress, and just kind of getting started on that. My goal is to, of course, get it done by Christmas. I read The Hobbit. Finished it Saturday, and wanted to move on to the Lord of the Rings, but my little country library, they show the Fellowship of the Ring as being checked in, but they can't find it, and I think the main librarian's on vacation, so when she gets back I'm going to ask if she can maybe order it from one of the other libraries in my state. But in the meantime, I checked out The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's very interesting. It's a compilation of writings throughout his life that he is the creation of the world in his mind, where The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings takes place. And it's a creation story that really parallels the biblical version of the creation. It's quite interesting to read. it's different because it doesn't parallel human experience. It's a creator's experience. But I'm enjoying it. I have to be in the right state of mind to read it. But like the first chapter alone is quite interesting, and I read it twice just to make sure I had absorbed it all, and it's very fascinating. So I'm enjoying reading that, and then I'm going to start the Harry Potter series for the second time. So I checked out the Sorcerer's Stone, a well-loved, well-read copy. In this little town of 900 people, it's been checked out that many times since October of 2003. And I haven't read The Tales of Beetle the Bard yet, so I checked that out too, and I'll be reading that to my kids here starting probably later today. I think that's, oh, I forgot to explain where I am. I'm in my sewing room. It's on the south side of the house. There's one window, which is behind the camera there, and there's no cross ventilation, and it's very warm in here. It's too warm really to be in here in the summertime. I have a fan blowing on me right now. Hopefully it's not disturbing the volume on the movie, but there's my sewing machine there. And it's my sewing room has become a dumping ground. It's really sad. I can barely walk in here. But I figured out how to copy. My video camera that I'm using right now is a mini DV. Normally I make my I've always made all of my TTMTs on my webcam, which is on my desktop computer. But now that I've learned how to copy movies onto my computer from my mini DV, I can film in different locations and reuse my mini DV tapes, which are $5 each. That means I have 2 minutes left, and I can't really think of anything else I wanted to talk about, so I think I'll probably just leave some time there to put up pictures of my daughter's embroidery, and have a great week. Bye-bye.